buddy?
What's up, Doc?
So, yo, you good? I love this sort of stuff. It's good fun.
It's kind of sick. I'm next to you.
Oh, yeah.
How has this week been so far?
Yeah, it's been a good time so far. I mean, just sort of getting into it, not really knowing what to expect, and just going with the flow of the thing. So it's been a lot of fun, and just having done my thing, and we had to go out and kick today. So looking forward to putting my talents on showcase. I'll just say just my hang time and distance really helps a lot. So I think just having that sort of playing time in Alabama, playing in an SEC, playing a tough conference every year, playing in big stadiums, harsh environments and stuff like that has definitely helped me become a better punter and player. So just all those sort of things, then just my natural ability to be able to kick a ball and pin him on the sideline has also helped. Yes, sir. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Alabama has helped tremendously. So it's been a lot of things. So just getting in there, getting with Coach Saban, getting with my coaching staff, and just working with them day in, day out, just to sort of bring out the best in me every day, and sort of just know what they want from me, and they know their expectations and all that. So just being able to prove to them on the field that what I can do is what I can do, and keep it the main thing. Not really. It was sort of new to me. There was a few Australians punters that had come and gone, so I've heard about it through like the program I came through, Pro Kick, but didn't really know the whole magnitude of it and the whole days we have to do here and stuff. So it's been good fun though. Yeah, I mean that's everything right now, obviously. So I wouldn't be here if I didn't have that chance or I didn't have that want or drive to be in the NFL. So just the opportunity to be able to put my talents on show and be able to show everyone what I got, and hopefully the team wants me. So that just means everything to me.
My brother. It's the best for him.
Yeah, so I've had a lot of special teams coaches over my years. I've had 3 different coordinators, assistants, all that stuff. So going through my freshman year, the first guys that brought me in, Coach Sloboda and Coach Galante, they helped tremendously, especially with my transition from Australia to America, just getting used to everything. They helped tremendously with that, and then getting my confidence in games to be able to go out and compete, perform at the highest level was pretty cool. So, and then going on to the next year with Coach McGriff and Coach Hutzler, couldn't have asked better for them. And at the end of the day, they really brought out the best in me, and you can see my numbers improve from year 1, 2, and 3. So, and then last year having the whole coaching staff with Coach Saban retiring and having Coach DeBoer come in and take over the realm, and then having Coach Nunez come in and he really worked with me tirelessly and was trying to just get the best out of me and make me the most consistent player and best player that I could possibly be. No worries.
It was a little surreal. Just seeing that logo, seeing all these logos. You grow up watching these teams and, dreaming to play for them. And talking to them, them knowing like their career, all that, it's great. It's a surreal moment.
What's been the most interesting part of this process?
Most interesting part, honestly, just meeting all the coaches. You see them on TV, like I said, and now you actually get to have a conversation with them and, build a relationship. That's been the most interesting part, just because, I like to go with life. Like, it's not about what you know, but the people that you know.
Who from the Ravens did you meet with? Was it Harbaugh or was it Thomas?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I wanted to ask just a little bit about your time at Pro Kick and just how you originally got there, what that process was like, what you learned in your time there.
Yeah, so I was playing Australian rules football my whole life, and I had a friend, Jack Wilson, who received a scholarship to Ohio, the University of Ohio, the Bobcats, and I saw him kicking the ball around one day at a local training session. So I went up and talked to him, asked him about it, what he was doing, sort of thing, and he pointed me in the direction of Pro Kick and Nathan Chapman and all those guys. So just going down there, having that sort of experience, getting that tryout, them seeing something in me that I really didn't see anything in myself at that time. So just getting down with those guys, they're the best in the business, and just being able to hone in on my technique and get everything going in a smooth operation and just be able to get out there and kick the best balls.
I know in the recruiting process, a lot of times for pro kick, you're more placed at a university than at Xavier.
Yes, sir.
Battle, I know you originally committed to Miss, then changed to Alabama. How did that process work? How did you end up at Alabama?
Yeah, so I joined the program just before COVID. So COVID obviously had a lot of little things going on with it, but yeah, I went through 2020. The start of that, I first got placed at University of Southern California. So I was talking with them for a little bit. They ended up They ended up having their punter stay back another year for the COVID year. So I moved on to the next one and went on to Ole Miss. So and then I committed there, and I was committed there for 5-6 months. So I was there for a little while, and I was excited to get into campus there and get to work there. But then their punter also decided to come back for their COVID year. So I was sort of just stuck in that little bit of a cycle of who's going to need someone, who's like completely out of eligibility and all that. So Alabama came calling, and I think I would be pretty dumb to say no to Coach Saban when he's on a Zoom call and it's 3 a.m. my time. So yeah, it was cool, and just being able to get that recognition from a team that just previously won the national championship the year before was, yeah, pretty surreal.
Yeah, what was that like meeting Coach Saban, talking to him for the first time? You said over a Zoom and late night your time?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, I grew up, didn't really watch a lot of football, didn't really know a whole lot about it. You've heard the name, you didn't really know the whole success he's had these previous years. So just sort of getting into that and just talking to him and not knowing what he did was just more of a personal conversation. So I didn't really have that sort of nerves or the anxiety going into it of he's the best coach of all time in college. So that was pretty cool. And then once I sort of committed there and was getting myself over there, I realized the success he had. And yeah, it was pretty cool to be able to get with him, and he worked with me tirelessly to make me the best player that I could be.
How often when you make a kick on do you feel it right away? You're like, I just want it. It's going to be this one next.
Yeah, it's just like doing it so much over the times, like you kind of realize just like you can feel it off the foot. So sometimes you'll kick it and you're like, damn, I smoked that ball, and then you'll look up and it's not your best ball, but it's still going down the field. It's still got that hang time, but when you feel it off the side of the foot or the inside of the foot, then you know, like, yeah, that's not going to be my best punt. So it's really straight away when your head's down, looking at the ball, trying to focus on everything, and then your head comes up, and you know before your head even comes up.
I'm curious what teams you met with the Tampa Bay for a few years, because I know they're looking to.
Yeah, I think we just had interviews last night, so everyone was just there, and we just went through every team. So it was cool to be able to meet them all, but no one in particular, just doing my own thing, and I'll keep all that to myself.
It was like for you because State playing for Alabama that has die-hard, gigantic fans.
Yeah, it was pretty surreal. So just like coming in, I never really understood the sort of magnitude of Alabama football, and then, I mean, by week one, I understood it very quickly. So just sort of getting around the guys in the locker room, talking to my special teams, talking to Will and stuff, really helped me sort of understand the size of it. And then obviously the first thing you see on campus is a massive stadium that gets packed out every weekend, no matter who we're playing. So just sort of being around that and getting some game days at home, seeing the guys there, seeing the fans just going crazy for us, it's pretty sick.
That's great. Thank you so much for your time.
No worries. Thank you.
But like to have like a GM or some team,
Yeah, that'd be sick. Thank you.
Hey James, when you're preparing for this process, are you like keenly aware of who needs a punter, who needs, a guy to compete, all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you got the sort of the general idea of who's the good punters in the league, who's got contracts left. So at the end of the day, I'm just doing my thing. I go out there, perform, and whoever wants me, I'm happy to go to any city in America.
Before you went to Bama, did you go to Pro Kick Australia?
Yes, sir.
You kind of started?
Yes, sir.
Is like Cam Johnson kind of the guy that everybody points to? Who's like the guy in that program that you really kind of look at?
I mean, I like looking at all the Australians. I find it fascinating just the different styles of punting that comes out of Australia. Like you'll never see two people the same down there. So just sort of having that idea, being able to look at guys, bounce ideas off them when they come back to Australia, and just sort of work with them to become a better guy is what I look for.
Moving from Australia to Alabama is probably a big culture shock. Do
Yep.
you think that's going to help you when you get to the NFL, knowing that you have to learn a new city, learn a new operation, all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you get there and you got all the elite coaching staff with Coach Saban and all the guys that won the national championship the year before. So I think just getting thrown into that sort of program, being around those guys, the players that were there, really helped me become who I am. And then the future me as well is going to thank myself for doing that as well. So just being able to go to any city and just adapt to the city and fall in love with the city will be pretty simple.
Were you able to talk to the Panthers at all? They've got a pretty energetic staff. I was just curious if they had made a difference.
I've just been talking to everybody around. So just whoever wants to talk to me, that's just who comes up. So
Thanks, James.
of course,
See you, Mike.
thank you.